What's up, everybody? It's me, it's Alexis Maurice, and
your boy Trey Hollywood.
And it is time for a new episode of Hollywood Happening. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine. Tonight we are drinking on some Genesis Riesling 2011 Columbia Valley. This is from the Hog Cellars, or the Hog Cellars.
Did you say Hog?
Yeah, I said Hog, Hoggy. This is it. Go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine. Put on some lipstick, pull up a chair, because it is time to discuss the latest happenings in Hollywood. You don't have to do that. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. You don't have to do that.
All right, just making
Stop
sure.
being extra.
Hey.
While we take our first toast, go ahead and like this video, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, radio chat, every chat. Here comes chat. All over the world, because you know we're trying to come up. Cheers, my friend. How have you been, Trey?
I've been great. How are you?
Good. This is good. It's soft.
It is good.
Yeah, it's very, very soft. Very soft reasoning. So let's get started, because there's a lot to talk about. First off, NickiMinaj. NickiMinaj almost broke Instagram and social media yesterday by posting this picture of a ring. Evidently, the ring did mean a thing when it comes to this whole situation. So there's a lot of speculation. A lot of media outlets are reporting, and it's alleged that she has confirmed that Meek Mills proposed to her. A very nice, expensive little yellow heart, yellow diamond ring, or whatever the case may be. I don't know how I feel about this. First of all, they're moving entirely too fast, Trey. And that's just in my personal opinion. Now, you done been with the other guy, Safari.
13 years?
13 years, or how many ever years you guys have been together. He was with you on your come up through this whole celebrity thing, rap, artist, hip hop artist. You break up with him not even a year, and you are allegedly engaged to someone else. Child, that's just moving too fast for me. That's just moving too fast for me. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
Well, personally, for one, that's a beautiful ring.
You think so?
I do. I like it.
It's a little fat. It's a little too fat for me.
I mean, for me,
the heart is fat, but it's cute.
It's not a ring that she's gonna like. It's an engagement ring. Someone like you get married. Does the ring stay on her finger? Does it get replaced by another ring? Because that ring could possibly be a ring that she's gonna wear around all the time. Well, like you said, it's fat.
Yeah, the engagement ring is usually the big rock, and the wedding ring is a little smaller than that. But we don't know if it's a set. We don't know what's going on.
Like you said, it's a little too soon.
Yeah.
For me, for something like that, I've always believed in love. Love is love. You never put a time limit on anything.
I believe you need to.
But
you need to get to know people.
Right.
And understand their mannerisms and everything.
When I listen to that, it makes me feel that they've been on the side for a while.
Could be. I mean, it's been said he's never made it a secret that he was into her in the first place.
And you see pictures, even when she was with Safari or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
That he was in pictures with her.
Right. Probably being a little disrespectful. But I mean, they all used to hang.
They might have been hitting it on the low.
I don't know. Nicki doesn't strike me as that type of girl though. She even though she's Nicki Minaj and all her boom bam bam all that, she still doesn't strike me. She strikes me as a one man woman type thing.
Well, you know what? If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah, Safari.
And he likes it, and he making sure that what happened with Safari, I ain't gonna be with you for 13 years and not be your husband. So you know what, he going ahead.
But he was following Nicki's lead though. Because apparently she wasn't really ready for all of that type of thing. Meek Mills got his own check or whatever. Nicki Minaj got her own check. He even tweeted a picture of some cars because the people was talking. The girls have been talking or whatever case. So he said, but let's not get started. I got my own check. She got her own check. We been getting checks. All that kind of stuff like that. Good points down. Okay. But congratulations, I guess. I know that really has to be a slap in the face to Safari. It really does.
Was he like, really?
Yeah, like did he call her? Did he text her? Did he Facebook message her? Like, what did he do when he found out about it? I want to know. Did he email?
Once you break up, you get blocked from all that except from email. Email is the only access that you have.
Right. I don't know. This situation is just very messy to me. It's just very messy. But either way it goes, congratulations. Congratulations are also in order to Mama Tina. Mm-hmm. What's her name?
TinaKnowles.
TinaKnowles married her boyfriend of 2 or 3 years, actor Richard Lawson. Once again, they managed to keep the engagement. I didn't know anything about the engagement. Oh. It was under wraps. They had a wedding on Sunday. Ain't nobody know about it until the very moment that it was happening. It was a yacht off, somewhere in California or off the coast of California. Mm-hmm. About 300 people, if I'm not mistaken.
Newport Beach, California, to be exact.
Right. Was on this yacht. Beautiful ceremony, so we've told. We've seen a couple of pictures, but Mama Tina is snatched down, honey. She looks good. She don't smile much, though.
She don't.
Yeah, she doesn't smile much. But even in the beginning, TinaKnowles was a little different in the beginning. She seemed a little bit more social and interactive, but now these days, child, she don't talk much. She just looks snatched all the damn time. But congratulations to her and him on their wedding. Everyone was there. Jay-Z, Solange, of course, Beyonce was there. Everything. His daughter, Beyonce and Solange just inherited a stepsister. Mm-hmm. And she's an actress as well, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever. So congratulations to TinaKnowles. Now, while they was on the yacht getting down, honey, drinking and all that good stuff like that, Mathew Knowles was doing his own thing too.
He'll be hanging out.
So there was a picture that surfaced of Marlo Hampton, fan fave from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Mathew Knowles, Papa Knowles.
He just wants somebody to take care of her. She like old man.
Well, Mathew ain't got them many coins anyway now. He's not that coin these days anymore. He waiting for the reunion of Destiny's Child, honey.
That's right.
That's what he need to make a couple of multi-millions after that.
Because they're going to change the name.
They got one more album as Destiny's Child that they got to do, if I'm not mistaken. I think they have one more album.
Columbia, one more.
Yeah, they owe Columbia one more. So I can't wait till that happens, child. But yeah, Mathew Knowles and Marlo. Now, a lot of people are speculating that, they're dating. Me personally, I don't see it in the picture. I think it was just two people just taking a picture.
They saw each other. She was like, "Oh my God, the Mathew Knowles gonna take a picture with you."
Like, when you see him, would you run up to him and say, "Oh my God, Mathew"? Would you just ignore him and just like, "Girl, bye"? Yeah. I guess so. But yeah, she wanted to take a picture. I mean, come on now. Mathew Knowles was a very respectable.
So she's trying to start a career. She wanted to be a manager.
Could be.
Yeah. Okay.
Or whatever. This could be her husband to finally get her peach on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Speaking of which, the cast photo got released today from the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion that's going to be airing not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after. The 3-part reunion. And Bravo also released the clip, of course, of the show. What did you think about the pictures?
I can't wait.
Trey done went on his Instagram and gave his critique of the picture.
Can I read it?
And of course he leads with Kenya Moore. I love it. You lead with Kenya. But go ahead, read it. Read your critique, Trey.
Okay, so of course
nobody asked you for it, but just go ahead and read it.
If you all have seen the pictures, you've seen the picture of the girls with Andy, right? So this was my critique. I said Kenya Moore really wants to be Beyonce. At the reunion for Real Housewives of Atlanta, she wore a dress that looks like the dress that Beyonce wore.
To the Grammys.
Candy is the richest and still looking basic. Parentheses, I still love her. Nene, I'm feeling the suit, but who takes the cake is Portia. It's slaying. No peach this season, but was on every episode and is at the reunion. Hashtag she's winning. Phaedra forever gives me life. Claudia, man, goodbye with your existence on this show. And Cynthia, that wig is horrible. It's as horrible as your conversation skills. Bye, wig. I just felt like I needed to, it was so insightful that, like I told you, I had the Real Housewives of Atlanta account even liked it. It's I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
I've been waiting for this season to be over just to get to the reunion. Yeah, it's been a long season.
It has been, or whatever. It's been a very, very long season, and I'm looking forward to a resolve to a lot of stuff. I'm hoping.
I thought it was resolved when they went on the trip.
I hope Kenya and Phaedra have still managed to keep their fences mended. Yeah. I'm hoping that Nene and Cynthia can come to some type of resolve. There's a clip. Apparently on the 3rd episode of the reunion, Nene's going to break down and reveal this big secret or thing from her past or whatever, and they was escorting her on. Her two little minions, Phaedra and Portia, was on the left hand side. You said
minions, it's friends.
Girl, bye. So the thing about Portia is, you're right. She didn't get a peach, but she's been on every episode. She still got paid as if she was on there. I do think she'll probably be back again next season with her peach. But her dress, Trey, that looked like a sheer curtain that's hanging up in the living room somewhere. That thing did not look all that good. I thought Kenya looked good. Kenya's titties even looked kind of bigger in there too as well. Nene's suit looked cute. Claudia was awful. And even her hair, like Claudia, I don't know what you had going on, girl. I was expecting
she got no money. Her check that she getting from the morning show was paying that apartment she got downtown. She couldn't get nothing like what the other girls
whatever. Got. One thing about Claudia is just real to herself. She just looked like she always does. But I can't wait to this reunion so we can see exactly what's going to happen, child. It was a little bit of reading. And
I even gave Kenya props about it. She does look absolutely stunning.
She did. Who wore it better? Beyonce.
I even said that Kenya wore it better than Beyonce.
I actually think she did too.
Yeah, I did a post on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you can go see it. And I did a who wore it better. A lot of people say Kenya. You know, you had some people say Beyonce because you got them dedicated Beyonce fans, but child, Kenya slayed that thing. Kenya filled that dress.
They brings the honey.
Her dark skin complexion looked better on that white. I gotta give it to Kenya more. She wore that dress better. Yeah. Even the hair looked good. Everything looked good.
Well, good. I'm glad that you had something nice to say about Kenya. I'm very happy that she did.
She looked absolutely stunning.
So let's talk about. Speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, let's talk about Candy's husband, Todd. His show, Hollywood Divas, was picked up for a second season. So congratulations to Todd. And guess who they added to the lineup, to the cast of Hollywood Divas? Tell us, Trey, who did they add?
Y'all know, I absolutely love her. She's about to add so much vivacious sass to this show. Miss Vivica Fox.
VivicaFox is added to the cast of Hollywood Divas. This should be pretty good.
It's going to be very interesting because I think she's going to give Paula J. Parker a run for her money.
I mean, the thing about Vivica seems like a realist to me. I really enjoyed her on this past season of Celebrity Apprentice.
Right.
And I'm glad that she's using the hype from the show to, maybe get on some other projects, thus Hollywood Divas.
That's how you do it.
So I think it's a good thing for her. I'm interested to see what she's going to bring. One thing about Vivica tries her best to be positive. Yeah. So, she might end up being the mediator, but she will check you, boo, or whatever, as we saw her check King and Moore at the end of the day, in the beginning of the morning.
By trick.
By trick. I was like, oh, child, she didn't have to do my girl like that. And she meant that, too. She said it real nice.
Everything in her heart.
Everything.
I'm grown.
Right.
I'm the daddy.
Exactly. So, Vivica, I'm looking forward to the season. We're looking forward to the season. We'll see what's going to happen. So, let's talk about Madonna. So this past Sunday, Madonna, the material girl, the Vogue queen herself,
she loved kissing people.
Madonna just does things just
unspoken.
Let's just take a look at this clip really, really quick so you guys can see exactly what Madonna did. Let's watch it. Yes. So you saw it. So here's the backstory. Drake was performing at Coachella, which is the big music festival in the desert somewhere off, towards the west coast.
Dry heat.
Dry heat. A lot of drugs, a lot of music, a lot of overpriced tickets probably.
People.
Right, exactly. But it sounds like it's a whole bunch of fun.
Yeah.
It really does. But anywho, he was performing his last set at Coachella, and Madonna hit the stage to go, I think they have a song or two or something like that together. So she performed with him, and Madonna wanted to remind the world that, bitch, I'm Madonna. And she decided to enter a lip lock makeout session with Drake at the end of the show. So he's sitting down in the chair. You saw it. What are your thoughts about that, Trey?
The kiss looked disgusting. I don't know if it's because white people
like she's like
kids.
56 years old.
Is that how she is? So TinaKnowles is older than her?
Yeah, she's old.
Oh, I thought she was older than Tina.
She looks good though. You know, I have to give it to Madonna. She still looks good. And she's doing what needs to be done to remain relevant.
I don't think that Drake, the pictures that came out, looked like Drake was absolutely disgusted by the kids.
It did. And he corrected.
But it didn't, I don't
He wanted to set the record straight and let everybody know that he was not disgusted or turned off. Apparently, he says it was something about the taste of her lipstick or whatever the case may be that kind of left a funny taste in his mouth. And even after this, he was like, what the F just happened? Or whatever the case may be. And Madonna was like, I'm Madonna, bitch, and walked off.
Yeah,
and that was the end of it.
I think the funniest part to the video, as you all can see, is that when he went to go touch her, she moved his hand.
Right.
Like,
That was sexy, though. I actually like that. I got this. I'm in control. I'm the woman approaching my senior citizen age or whatever.
Right.
You know,
I've seen this senior citizen
right
age.
there. She's there. But I thought that was, it was something unexpected. It was cute. Yeah, I liked it. I actually liked it. Madonna, though, girl, come on. You need to slow down just a little bit or whatever. But she's doing what needs to be done to continue to remain relevant. Mm-hmm. And she's been successful. She's in the middle of this whole title thing or whatever. Her kids are a little bit older now. So, you know, we've seen her do the motherly thing, but they're getting older. She's putting out new music. You know, she's partnering with a lot of the younger people, so therefore she's touching audiences that she would normally not be able to touch.
Right.
So she's doing the damn thing. She's definitely, in my opinion, a form of a legend. And you know, it is what it is. You know, a lot of people think Madonna needs to sit down somewhere. She's doing too much. You know, even when she did the when she signed her part of the title thing, she put a cooch up on the table or whatever when she recorded.
It's Madonna. She's Madonna, bitch.
She's always done right.
When Britney's was it Britney?
Yeah,
who said Britney, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think she got that from? She got it from Madonna. Madonna is, like you said, what you say, a legend.
Yeah, she is.
You can't hate Madonna because you know she's original. She does shit originally.
Yeah, and I think a lot of other artists could take note from her.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, because of who she is, she has clout. But she's doing what needs to be done to stay relevant and reach new audience members. Her music is popping. I love her music now. You know, she's adjusting with the time. She does a good job kind of recreating herself over and over again. Yeah. But like I said, Drake wanted everybody to know, and he even went to Instagram to set the record straight that he was not thrown off by it. He was surprised. I mean, hell, who gets the opportunity to say that they made out with Madonna on stage?
Except for Britney Spears.
So it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you somebody else who had another
I'm stressed
bitch
already.
fit or queened out.
I'm so sick and tired of this new love.
August Alsina. Let's watch this clip of this child having a fit once again on stage.
Your love is oh so real, my nigga. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Look for this whack ass sound system and these whack ass niggas that put this shit together. Fuck these niggas.
So
I need his label to drop him. I just need him to be dropped. I'm just tired of it.
that's extreme.
No, it's not. He needs to learn when he makes dumb decisions, consequences follow.
Well, apparently
Drop his ass.
This was a show that he was performing this past weekend. I think it was in Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken. Apparently the mic system wasn't the greatest, and of course
His voice isn't the greatest.
Apparently there was maybe some drama with the party promoters and everyone who put on this event. So as you can see, he decided to curse not only the sound system, but he cursed everybody else who had anything to do with the event. Dropped the mic and walked out, child, in pure Alsina form.
He's a queen
or whatever. Alsina, you got to stop with these queening fits that you be having. You just be going off on people. Child, he was in Label last year and he went off or whatever the case may be. He just be doing too much. Granted, he be telling people don't be pushing his buttons, just like he was on 106 in Park and the girl asked him about the whole was it Trey song?
Against the grain, huh? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just gonna go against the grain. Didn't I tell y'all not to ask him about it? Like, girl, calm down. No disrespect.
He got them light skin
people like
yeah. Just it's
So you have bitch fits moment like that too, Trey?
No, I've grown to control mine, you know,
Oh.
and you know, I don't. Maybe he's still going through those stages.
Or maybe you should tweet him and give him a couple of pointers. You're good with engaging with other celebrities on Twitter. Maybe you can give him some pointers how to control his bitch fits.
I'll try. I'll try, but
I'm interested to learn a little bit more about him. He needs a reality show.
He need a reality check, and that'll be being dropped from his label.
Well, I'm not here to serve August Alsina any type of notice, child, because he ain't gonna be throwing no microphones and stuff at me.
Imagine you was in that audience.
Well, at least he waited till the show was over. He did perform his set and everything, so at least he waited till the show was over.
I don't give a damn.
So August,
I think it's all publicity stuff. He do that stuff so his name can continue on and it can be talked about. Man, shut the fuck up. I'm tired of him.
Okay. Well, we're going to move on because Trey doesn't want to talk about August Alsina anymore. And we're going to move on to some arrests that took place this past week as well. A lot of things happened this past week.
Yeah, lots going on.
So what's going on with Nelly? What happened with Nelly, Trey?
Well, Nelly was
I don't know too much about this.
Nelly was riding in his bus.
Tour bus.
He got a little pulled over, a little light pullover. And as it got pulled over, the police officer smells, you know, an aroma, as you may say. And as the search came, they found drugs and marijuana and
with little packages, I guess, with intent for distribution.
Yeah.
And then they found some
methamphetamine. Is that right?
Yeah, crystal meth.
So you want to know what
crystals or diamonds or whatever the hell
you got locked up.
Won't let me out.
Tragic situation. You know what? The fun thing about it is that his show was about to premiere. So a lot of people was thinking that maybe it's a publicity stunt, blase. But I don't really think it's a publicity stunt. I think this was actually just a dumb mistake.
But it's probably none of his stuff though. Nelly doesn't strike me as the type that gets involved with drugs like that. Maybe smoking a little weed, maybe, but he doesn't even strike me as someone who smokes weed like that. Like he probably drank more than anything. I would vouch and probably say that crystal meth stuff was not his.
Yeah, because he even said he even went on to say I left some shady peeps on my bus.
Yeah, and you got to be careful. You know that's one thing you have to learn. You have to be careful around who you let in your camp. Or whatever, all of these stray dogs and all kind of stuff like that. You just can't trust everybody. Everybody doesn't have your best interest in heart. And it probably is a thing that they didn't think anything like that would happen. But when you have a celebrity, you have to be careful about what you engage in when you're rolling with these people. Well, like I'm pretty quite confident that, when we blow up, we may have a little, couple of people that be around us.
Not me.
Well, I am, and because they're gonna be around me, they're probably gonna be around you because it's the same people. And see, you got a nasty. See, we already gonna have problems. I already see this now. This little light skin thing gonna have his own version of August Alsina fit.
Nah, because I ain't got time for the bullshit.
Together.
I ain't got time for the bullshit.
Whatever.
So if I feel the bullshit walking into the room, the bullshit gonna walk in and walk out. Because I ain't got the time.
So hopefully this thing with Nelly,
blows over.
Yeah, it blows over.
I like Nelly.
I do too.
It's fine ass.
Okay.
Sorry, babe. It's fine ass.
Okay. This is Tony right now.
My break.
And then DMX. Now back on Easter Sunday, this is a little dated, but back on Easter Sunday, DMX was arrested as well because allegedly he was involved with robbing someone at a gas station. So apparently this I'll call him back or whatever. Apparently at the gas station a fan walked up to him.
He robbed a fan?
A fan walked up to DMX and they were having a discussion about R&B, and then one of the people in DMX's camp rolled up on him and was like, "Give me your money," showed him a gun. So this guy pulls out $3,200 or something like $3,000 out of his pocket.
Fan?
Yeah.
He got money like
Who
that.
walks around with $3,000? Like, I just don't see it.
That's
right. So they gave him the money and then they left. So allegedly DMX was involved. DMX even made a statement. He's like, he has no idea what he's talking about. He was not involved in the whole situation. Hopefully, he's quite confident that everything is going to blow over. I actually saw the clip of him talking, and people say a lot of things about DMX. One thing about him, I think he has a lot of sense, And I actually think that he's very spiritual. People say that, you know, he's demon possessed and he got a lot of things, but you know, that man, I think he's a smart man. He just had a lot of life issues.
So did he get locked up?
Yeah, he was locked up and he was released or whatever. And hopefully everything is going to blow over. But he's confident it's going to blow over because he said he didn't do anything wrong. And he doesn't have anything to do with it as well.
This happened in...
I think it was Easter Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. But hopefully these types of things will be a lesson to people. Chris Brown is another one who, you know, after this last incident he was involved in, he realized that everybody who will be around him, he doesn't always need to have those people around. So hopefully this will continue to be a lesson for a lot of the younger celebrities and rappers and music artists and stuff. Speaking of Chris Brown,
what do you think about his hair? You seen his hair?
What color is it now?
It's like Skittles. You haven't seen it?
No. I mean, he changes his hair color like every week. Blue, purple.
That child...
Chris Brown is going to do what Chris Brown wants to do.
Yeah, this is true, but the hair, I was like...
No, I haven't seen the picture.
I was like, okay, we've been a trendsetter here.
He got rainbow hair?
It's just rainbow because it's color. It's Skittles. Here we go. Here.
I don't know nothing about that. But while he's finding the picture of Chris Brown...
That ain't even a good picture, but it's more colors than that.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
No, it's very neat.
Anywho, while he's finding that, let's talk about K.Michelle real quick before we leave. So, for those of you who didn't know, K.Michelle and Mona Scott has been in a legal case with Meek, not Meek Mills, Memphis Bleak, or whatever. Memphis is, of course, K.Michelle's ex-boyfriend. And there was a lot of speculation, well, not speculation, but there was a lot of accusations made on one of the seasons when she was on Love and Hip Hop, that she made, you know, that she stated that, you know, Memphis Bleak used to beat her. He threatened to kill her son, and he's like smothered her and all kind of stuff like that. And he basically said that stuff was a lie, which actually, oh wow, that is like Skittles. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of boys out there who's going to do that.
I want to do it.
Yeah. No, Trey.
No.
You too old for that. But anywho, like I was saying, yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I am older than you. I am. But I won't do that. That's just too much.
So old, you know Jesus.
Anywho, but, you know, so she made those accusations. And if you guys remember, those accusations that she made caused a lot of confusion on the show. Right, so Rashida sided with Memphis because Rashida is friends with Memphis' then wife, now separated, Toya Wright, which is Lil Wayne's mama, or whatever. All of them were kind of split over the fact that K.Michelle was saying these things about him. Well, at the end of the day, she ended up when her and Mona Scott won the lawsuit or whatever. So everything that involved the case became public knowledge. So there were, you know, in fact, where, you know, he had to admit or admitted to the fact that he did those things to her. So to me, congratulations, K.Michelle. A lot of people doubted her all those times. She, you know, people were saying some really mean things about her for saying those things, but that was her truth and that was her experience, and the court of the law upheld it. So congratulations to K.Michelle for winning. I don't know how people feel about that. You know, I wonder how Rashida feels, and I wonder how all of those other people who doubted her feels about the situation, that in fact she was telling the truth. Unfortunately, Love and Hip Hop, which they also showed pieces of their trailer that's coming out next Monday. Show premieres next Monday.
Y'all ready?
Hip Hop Atlanta.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
I guess the season is already shot, so they may not get the opportunity to
ratchetness begins.
Right.
Ooh, I can't wait to talk
and
about
just
that.
And just from the looks of things, the ratchetness continues without Benzino and that chick. What's her name? Alfreda.
Hosea.
No. Benzino, what's his wife's name?
Sophia.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode.
I ain't done. I got one more thing. I want to congratulate you.
Okay, on what?
On now being able to say that you have your own emojis in your own race. Welcome. You all are now.
You all who?
Black people.
Apple Apple let everybody know that Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
Okay? Kudos to Apple for giving us dark-skinned people our own emojis. Not only did they give dark-skinned people,
they gave the
caramel, chocolate, blurple. They gave every shade of black their own emoji on these iPhones with these software updates, and I love it. I love it. That was genius.
It was.
The thumbs up is black. The hallelujah is black. The ratchet clap is black.
Even the guy on the bike, the guy on the horse.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the little dancing lady. You can change them
too. The dancing lady's black too?
Yes.
Oh, Charlie gonna get a little shout going on. The running man black, child.
All black.
Everybody black. Just black. Black Lives Matter. And thank God to Apple for showing us the way. Thank you for leading the fight.
Yes.
In the fact that Black Lives Matter. So we want to thank you guys for watching this episode. Watching this episode of Hollywood Happenings. We'll see y'all later. Ciao. Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives really matter.
They really do.
And Apple said, I'm going to let y'all know today. Y'all going to learn today.
Y'all going to learn today,
so you know it's a thing.